This is what characterized President Hakainde Hichilema's visit to the Wailing Wall, accompanied by First Lady Katinta Hichilema. Israeli nationals, upon hearing that the Zambian head of state was in the area, they all came in numbers, seeking for selfies with others appreciating him for his good leadership. A tour which was designed for only a few minutes turned into hours as President Hichilema made several stopovers to interact with the locals whose numbers kept increasing, all wanting to get pictures with him.
Zambia. What we see in this image is President Hakainde Hichilema interacting in the streets. These are street vendors who are selling along the street. But back home, our own President Hakainde Hichilema has waged a war against street vendors. He's kicking them out of the streets. Instead of cleaning the streets and finding ways in which they can trade, he's literally chasing them. But hypocritically, there he is. He's embracing other people. He's interacting. We have never seen him, not even once, has he left the comfort of State House to go in the streets and interact with marketeers, to interact with street vendors. We have never seen it. But now here we see he's embracing other people. This is a clarion call. Why is he not doing this at home? Why is he instead chosen to wage war against the entrepreneurs, the people who have not been given jobs, the people that we are hoping that his coming into office was going to give them a hope and another shot at life? Yesterday we saw how the government of this same president waged war against the innocent youths, the women and other people who were trading in the streets. Instead of just bringing order, they chased them out and gave them no alternative place to trade. But what is perplexing is an understanding that this place, especially in Kabwe, where this was once one of Zambia's industrialized cities, this was a place that had the Broken Hill mine, the biggest lead mine in the world at that particular time. This is a place that had the Mulungush textile, the factories that were running the wheels of the economy of Zambia. This is the home of Zambia Railways, which has now become a shell of itself. Instead of us focusing to resuscitate these initiatives where the youth can still remember and hear the stories of their parents that once worked in these industries, worked in these factories, now it has remained a desolate place, a shell of its own, out of sheer negligence. Instead of us resuscitating these places where these people who are so energetic and passionate, who believe they can turn things, now we are condemning them, chasing them. Instead of giving them empowerment, we are now chasing them. If you go closer in Kabwe, you find that these people are coming from home. Kabwe is highly polluted. Actually, it has been labeled the most toxic, the most polluted city in the world. People are born disabled there. People are born with difficulties. And people are suffering just to put food at their table. But here our government has, with the luxury of chasing them without giving them an alternative, killing their little place where they can have a living. Indeed, the people of Kabwe can remember and they have heard the history that Kabwe played in the liberation struggle of Zambia. This is the home of the Mulungushi Rock of Authority, the birthplace of our independence when UNIP was born in 1958. We still remember that this is a place of revival, and the people of this place of Kabwe, these are resilient people, these are revolutionaries. This is a place where the youth, the women and the men are determined. And we want to remind you, the people of Kabwe, that economic freedom fighters will remember you. We will remember you and we will work with you. Let these people chase you like animals, but time is coming when we'll give you another thread of hope, because this is your place. We will make sure that those manganese mines that have been forsaken and just benefiting other people will one day benefit you. Those Mulungush textile will once run again, and they will be the wheels of our economy. Those rail lines which have become rusted and forsaken will one day run, and we will do this because our victory is not out there in Israel where our president is wasting time. But the real victory for this country, the emancipation, is with you. And wherever we want to go, our feet will take us there.